Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to add two numbers with user input. So the requirement is in the output screen, we have to display enter the first number. Then the user will enter the first number. Then we have to display enter the second number. Then the user will type the or enter the second number. Then the program should display the output. Sum of two number is the result has to be displayed. That's our requirement. How to achieve this in Java program? We are going to see that now. So I have already created a class file, that is the class name is add to user number. Then I have created the main method. So now let's see how to achieve this in Java program. First, we need to declare the variable, right? So in this example, I'm going to use int as a input. So let me declare the variables packet for this program. We need two input, right? So for that, I have declared as int type, data type. Then the variable name is num1, the input number 1. Then num2, that is for input number 2. Then the result, right? Somewhere we have to store the result, right? After adding these two number, we have to store it somewhere, right? So the I'll declare the third variable as result. So I declare three variable. Number one is for input value 1. Then number 2 variable is used for will be used to store input number 2. Then the result, the addition of two number will be stored into this result variable. All these three variable I have declared as int type. Then the second point is how to read the user input. Like the user will type the number in the out console, right? In the output screen. How to read that into the program. For that, we have scanner class in Java. I'll repeat again. The class name is scanner, right? The scanner class is used to read the number from the screen, from the output screen. So how to declare the scanner class? So first we need to create the scanner object, right? We need to create an object for the scanner class. So the syntax is we need to mention the class name, right? First to create the object scanner class, right? So SCANNER, that is the class name. Then the object, right? Maybe I'll create object, right? Then new, right? This is the syntax. Hope you guys already aware of this syntax, right? To create a object for the class, this is syntax. The class name first we need to enter. Then this is object name. This can be anything. For this example, I just typed object. Like maybe I'll create it object. So this is just the object name. This can be anything. Maybe I will change it to can in short form scan object. Like that I'm creating the object name. Then new, then the constructor, right? That should be name of class name. So see the IntelliJ by default it's added the import statement. If not, you have to add it manually. So the scanner class present in Java util package. That's why this import class is added. Like you can do that by manual also. Let me delete this import statement. See, we are getting some error, right? If I click this, right? See, the IntelliJ is saying we need to import this. Just clicking this import class. So this IntelliJ will help you to add the import statement for you. So we added the import statement for this scalar since we are using this scanner class, right? So we need to mention we need to import that into this class. The scanner class is inbuilt class. So if you want to use that class, right, we need to add the import statement. This is where the scanner class present Java util.scanner. So here I have created this scanner class, right? We need to pass one variable to this constructor, that is system dot in to read input stream, right, into this object. So this is the syntax for we have created the scanner object. Now the requirement is to display something in the output, right? The requirement is to display, enter the first number, right? Let me add print statement to display that. Enter first number. So this statement will execute and display the statement, right? Enter the first number. Then the user will enter the number, right, on the output screen. That has to be read into this program, right? For that, we have to use this scanner object. What is our variable number, variable name? That is num1, right? Which we already created, right? Declared. That will be used to store the first number. So the syntax is object, right? There is a method available in scanner class to read the integer value from the user screen, from the output screen. That is object dot, the method name is next int. See, that is the syntax. So this is the object name dot method name. Hope you guys know the syntax, right? To call the method inside the class, we have to create the object that we already created, that is scanner SCN object. Using that object, we have to call the method present inside the scanner class. So this is the method to read the int value. If you want to read float, we have different syntax for that. That I will explain you at the end of this video. If you need it, you can check it out. I'll add all the methods which are available in scanner to read uh, different types of values from the screen. So we created this. We read the first number and stored it into num1 variable, right? Similarly, we have to read the second number, right? So I'll add one more print statement. Enter the second number. The same syntax, right? But we have to store that into num2. So which we already declared at the top, right? I'm using that num2 to store this second value. Then the object name, scanner object. Then we have to call the method next int to read the int value. Now we stored both the input value, right, into num1 and num2. Now we need to add that and store that into the result variable. So the formula is result equal to, this is just a mathematical formula, it's not about technical. We're adding num1 plus num2. Num1 is the value the user entered, right? That is present in the num1, and the second value present in the num2. So the both value will be added using this plus operator, arithmetic operator, and the result will be stored into the result variable. Now we will display. We need to display that into the output again, right? I'm adding print statement again. Sum of, maybe addition of two number. We have to display in the output, right? Then we need to add concatenation operator, which is plus sign, then the result, right? Result. So that's it. Hope you guys clear with the explanation, right? Let me execute this and we will see the result. This program is executed correctly, and this output screen, hope you can see, right, at the bottom. We got the screen, enter the first number. So now we have to enter the first number. Let me enter number 4 for the input number 1. Then I am pressing enter. So now we got enter the second number. Let me enter the another number like 5. I'm pressing again enter button. We got the result, right? Addition of two number 9, because we entered first number as 4, then the second number is 5, right? Adding these two number, we got 9, which is correct, right? So that's what the expectation is. So that's how we have to add two number from the user. Hope you guys clear, right? So the takeaway from this video is scanner class. Scanner class is used to read the input from the from the screen. There are different method available in scanner class which used to read the different types of data type. Here I have added all the available method which are present in scanner class. In the example, we have seen next int method, right, which is used to read integer value from the output screen. If you want to read, right, boolean value or different other types of value, right, we need to use this method. These are the available method. Basically, these are the available method present in scanner class. So let's see one by one. The first one is next boolean, which is used to read boolean value like true or false, right? Those value can be read from the output screen using next boolean. Then next byte. This basically reads byte value from the user. Next one is next double, which is used to read the double value from the user. Next float, which is used as name, right? The name, basically the name suggests what the value is read. Like next float will read float value. Next int is used to read int value. Next line, which is used to read string value from the user. Next long method, which is used to read long value from the user screen or output screen. Next short, used to read short value from the user. So these many methods which are available in scanner class to read value from the user or output screen. Hope you guys clear with this example, right? If you have any question, please ask me in comment section. I will explain you or answer for your questions. Thank you.